Yeah, about to go ahead and go on the live with y'all, man. Everybody else doing a live, so I figured, yeah, let me go ahead and get this live going, man. What's the deal, man? King Eric, the media assassin. Right back at y'all. Talk this. What's going on with the latest? Doobie Sonics, what's good, my brother? What's good, man? We in the building, bro. A lot of news going on, man. A lot of news happening, man. I know y'all see the headline. That's right. I bet y'all Tory Lanez is gonna walk. I said it right now. I'm standing on that, bro. Let me know what you guys think. Y'all think Tory Lanez is going to jail for 20 years? I don't think so. He ain't walking. There's no way those labels are gonna let that dude do a 20-year bid. That ain't gonna happen. Tory Lanez is a superstar. Boy be wildin', but he a superstar, man. That's why he could tolerate a lot. They tolerate a lot from him. You know what I mean? But I'm looking at some of this trial, man. I'm like, I don't really care, honestly. Honestly, a lot of this stuff I really don't really pay attention to. But being that this is the news, this is what people are interested in, I figured let me go ahead and observe just for journalistic purposes. You know what I mean? He ain't going to jail. No, he ain't going to jail, man. Think about it, man. He is going in that lane where Chris Brown and Trey Songz is excelled at. He's in that bad boy lane, that bad boy misunderstood lane. You know what I mean? What they gonna do? They gonna throw him in the bin for 20 years over Meg Thee Stallion, who already has a shelf life? A lot of these thought rappers don't last that long if you really think about it. Only reason why Little Kim left, cause you know Little Kim, she's actually talented. Number one, and number two, she had Biggie, she had Puffy. Same with Foxy, she had Nas, she had all Def Jam, all these people backing them. You know what I mean? All these thought rappers have an expiration date, man. Cardi B happened to, escape from that crack. Why you think Lil Rilla is out there talking this crazy stuff? Talk about, oh man, I would have a man nut on my fries. That's how freaky I am. You know what I mean? They going overboard with this stuff because the music ain't compensated. They got to go extra. You know, when your music ain't really hitting like that, you got to kind of go extra overboard with the antics. Like that's disgusting. You really think about it, but you see it. Don't see Meg lasting that long in the industry. Not at all. Not at all. Because number one, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth on why she ain't lasting and how this case is gonna fall apart. She's an alcoholic, bro. He's going to prison. Let me know, man. Why you think he going to prison? I don't think he going to prison, man. Them labels ain't about to give that up. Tory Lanez is a hit maker. They ain't gonna let him go. If he gonna go to jail, he probably gonna do what, a year? Them crackers gonna clean that up, bro. Like even what they did with Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg came out the gate selling like what? About 5 million. They won't let Snoop go to jail. They need these rappers out here to make that money. The alcohol ain't no joke. Nah, son. Meg is an alcoholic. And you know how alcoholics can be? They can lie, manipulate, they can play victim. They blame everybody. Every time I see her, she's blaming somebody, or she pointing fingers at somebody, or she in the middle of something. Alcoholic position. And they lie real well. They lie very well. That's why we in the mess we in now. So now you see her friend already alluding to it when she took the stand. You know what I mean? You see her alluding to it already, that she has an alcohol problem. And see now, you looking at what's going on, she's afraid of her character. Snoop sold the most records in the day when Doggy Style dropped. Exactly, because he had the hype machine behind him. And Tory Lanez has that. You know what I mean? The man is talented. There's no demanding for that. Like, he can excel in that new lane. He can go anywhere in the spectrum. He can go the sensitive route. He can go the ratchet route. That album he dropped, Daystar, was dope. That was the first Tory Lanez project I really listened to. And plus he has that macho era about himself. You know what I mean? Like, he had the Napoleon complex because of his size, but people could respect it. He bringing that 90s energy into the game. You know what I mean? He don't bow down. All these rappers that went at him, he went back at him. That's what I liked about Daystar. He didn't hold his tongue for nobody. He went at everybody. That was his Machiavelli. I don't want to make that, I'm not comparing Mac to Machiavelli, the content, but the mentality that he went in bombing on everybody, man. Talking about the critics, Black Twitter, social media, Shade Room, Bun B, Rick Ross, Chance the Rapper. Salute to him for doing that. That dude corny. And didn't let up. Universal Music Group ain't gonna let Tory fail. Hell no. That's a bag right there. No, they ain't letting Tory Lanez. Now, you say he's independent. Hold on, I'm about to look this up right quick. I'm gonna see, because a lot of dudes, they lie about being independent, man. Let me see, hold on. I'm gonna see if he's independent or not. What's his label? Because he say he's independent, but a lot of these rappers, they tell that story to sell to the masses. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if he's independent or not. Well, he would Create Music Group. Create Music Group. Let me see. Create Music Group. They distribute Tekashi 6ix9ine's album. YME Melly. Big distributor, as a matter of fact. But that's beside the point, man. They seen the numbers that this dude is generating, and they not letting him go to jail over no Meg Thee Stallion, who Meg Thee Stallion's shelf life is almost out of here. If you want to be technical, like, she ain't really technically the hot thought rapper like she was in 2020. They ain't gonna let that go. So, and going on with the trial, as I'm looking at it, I'm reading it. See, she don't want her image to be focus point. I'm like, why not? This man here is fighting for his life and his career. You the accuser, so therefore your character need to be on the witness stand. And I'm not trying to hear nothing about, oh, you victim blaming. No. He say he didn't do it. You say he didn't do it. So therefore, if you try to put this man behind bars if he didn't do it, or because you covering up for somebody, your character need to come onto the stand. Let's get this thing equal. Don't give me that whole campaign or we slandering black women. No. We're not going for that. That's the whole gimmick. That's a gimmick to me. It's not about black women. It's about your character on the stand. See, this is what she does. See, what she try to manipulate the masses. Oh, we don't protect black women. No. We're not doing that. That's the Jedi mind trick that a lot of these women do, to manipulate us. So now you're trying to get the black men on your side. We can't, if this man say he didn't do it, she didn't do it, we got to look at the facts first and foremost. Straight up. Straight up. And that's why people get mad when we sit back and be like, look, we're not about to jump out of bounds for a chick that's an alcoholic, that lies about the men she slept with and all this stuff. Like, she was denying up and down. She ain't sleep with the baby. She ain't sleep with Ben Simmons. And then all that's coming out. She denied the relationship with Tory. So now that's coming out. So you have no credibility whatsoever. So now that's why I feel like Tory Lanez is going to walk. Like, if you can't keep your story consistent, plus on top of that, you a drinker, therefore you probably don't remember half of what you said and did that night. So that's why she's afraid. That's why Rock Nation is scrambling to protect their image, because if this gets out there, that's it. All the skeletons come out of her closet. Yeah. I'm not fooled by that whole gimmick, man. I'm not fooled by that whole protect the black woman facade. You're not fooling us with that, man. We looking at the facts here. We looking at the facts, though. Now, however, if it comes true that he did shoot her, then yeah, he deserves to go to jail. But I'm not going to crucify the man before he take the stand. We even Steven over here. Both Both sides should be evaluated in this situation. But see, the problem with social media, and see, she has that machine behind them to where they play a heavy influence on this trial, and therefore they decide the factor. Like, you want to crucify the man before the facts are even presented, and you're like, no. So I don't know. I wasn't there that night. But according to what the stories are implying, her shit ain't added up. So that needs to come to question. That's my opinion on it. So yeah, man, that's my opinion, man. Tory Lanez is about to get a new hairline. He about to get a new suit. I truly don't think Tory did it. I really don't. I mean, the nigga would be crazy to make an album saying he innocent and he end up being the shooter. I mean, that's insanity to me. But that nigga about to do a walk, man. He about to walk out of here. He about to do a victory lap, yo. He about to do a victory lap, man. If they don't really get their case together, we gonna see a victory lap like no other, man. The labels plus, they not gonna let that nigga go to jail. They might go through a settlement. Most likely they might go through a settlement. Or if he do go to jail, it's probably for the gun, having a gun. So he might do a couple years. But he ain't doing no 20. He ain't doing no 20 at all, man. Let's just get that out the way. But I digress on that, man. Let me know what you guys think. Y'all see the live on the video, the title. But you know what's crazy? You got these chicks shooting themselves, going to court, fighting on social media over niggas like P. Diddy and Tory Lanez. My God. This is crazy, ain't it? Yo, but you know what, though, to talk about this situation, I talked about this earlier about the Diddy situation, his love triangle imploding. I'm going to get my live thoughts on that. Either he's doing that for clout, either all this is a work for attention, or these chicks is just desperate, man. Like, especially this Carisha chick, man. Like, yo, she fighting hard for that, the security. She see that meal ticket dwindling, you know what I mean? She going at fatademics. She went at his neck. After that, going at the old girl, calling her Chun-Li and stuff. Yo, that security bag is disappearing. Shoot. She looking at her meal ticket like, oh my God. That bitch went from Tom Brady to Jake Delhomme in 2 days. She got demoted quick, did she? Now Diddy out there with another chick. She third string. And you notice this is the funny part. Fatademics was talking all tough about he'll choke out what's his, Lil Baby? He said he gonna choke Lil Baby out. But Diddy hit his line, that nigga was all cop and please. So anytime I see academics talking tough, I don't believe it, man. He'll do this shit. He'll be like, this is big act talking. Check it out. This is academics right here. And, you know, you bum ass nigga, you sitting there talking all loud. See me outside. I'm outside with the guns. Like, come on outside. I be outside. Your mouth shit, I pull up every fucking where. So, Diddy hit his line. Oh, I'm good, man. Diddy's my boy. I'm like, nah, you know who not to mess with. Because, like it or not, P. Diddy has a lot of political clout in this game, man. Academics know who he can't mess with. Wasn't Diddy also messing with 50 Cent, Baby Mama, Daphne Joy? Yeah, these industry niggas is nasty, man. They be sitting there sleeping with each other's women, tossing them everywhere, man. It's like a big, the organ street. That's what I call it. The origin street. That's what I call it. All these dudes are sleeping with each other's women. I'm like, yo, get your own. I don't understand it. Like, these dudes be recycling these women all over this business, man. I mean, is it for clout purposes? I don't know. But it's weird to me how these guys can pretty much get their own women from a pack of litter, and they go ahead and get within this small circle. They just rotate them. And the funny part about it, a lot of you niggas be on these Instagram thoughts. Y'all be sitting there leaving heart joys and gassing them up, talking about, oh my God, I drink the gas from your car just to get a tip of you. I'm like, you know that corny stuff. They doing all this for nothing for these rich niggas, yo. Y'all doing all that begging. Y'all doing all that tricking. Y'all do all that. And yet a rich dude like Diddy can pretty much do what he want with her. Let that sink in for a minute. These chicks talk all that bull, but they been submissive with the right dude. And sometimes it don't even have to be money, man. For the gold diggers, it gotta be money. And that's what, in this case here with Carisha, that's where it goes. And you know one thing I do notice? I looked on Shade Room, right? And you notice this. You notice how a lot of black people are more outraged of her calling old girl Chun-Li and using Asian slurs than Asian people. I don't understand. I'm like, yo, y'all are that hell bent on really fitting in and being we are the world? Let the Asian community handle that. They have more political clout and influence than us. We don't need to be policing for them. Let them handle that beef. Call China Mac or something. They ain't for us. If the Asian community ain't said nothing, they don't really care about this. But you see black people, they trying to fit in. You know what I mean? They trying to fit into that system and try to be buddy with everybody. They think, oh yeah, I get some cool points sticking up for them, but they ain't gonna stick up for us. At the end of the day, they have more political clout. Shit, even Joe Biden went ahead and did a protection law for them. Let them handle that if that's the case. If they feel that sort of way about Carisha, let them handle that. Y'all going out there jumping out, talking about, oh my God, she said something about Asian. Let them handle it, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all need to stop. Stop it. But this whole thing, and everybody just pretty much doing it for clout, though, man. Like, Diddy got a project supposed to be coming out soon. So, you know, this is a little bit of momentum to get him talked about. Don't be surprised if he leaks another song or a remix to that song he got out now. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just how this business goes. They all have what I consider moments within this news cycle. Cause 48 hours, it's going to be all forgotten. 48 hours ago, everybody was talking about Deion Sanders, remember? And speaking of sports, I want to get on this here. Switch your topics for a minute. Did y'all see Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless go at it? That was the funniest shit ever, yo. That was funny as hell, man. And the thing was, Skip looked like he was about to cry, did he? Skip like he was about to break down in tears defending Tom Brady. I'm like, hold up, man. The way you acted for adopt this man, you better have some either financial backing or you better be on the payroll for the way you be defending Brady on that show, man. And you see Shannon Sharp like he about to cry and shit, right? He was like, oh, what you mean, Skip? I'm gonna tell you like that, Skip. Come on, Skip. Come on, Skip. You gotta know how you gotta do it like that now. Come on, we ain't gonna go there. He tried to say Shannon Sharp ain't nice though, man. Come on, man. Shannon Sharp was a beast in his time though, man. And keep in mind, man, I would embarrass Skip right there. Cause I'm like, number one, Shannon Sharp played in the NFL at a time where it was just rough. They want none of these rules, these sissy rules they got going on in the NFL today like they did back then. Yo, Shannon Sharp played it when the league was aggressive. People was literally getting their heads knocked off. Tom Brady, he the most protected player, man, ever. Not disputing that he's a great quarterback, but man, he is protected. This league has became so soft, this dude could play up to he's 70. You know what I'm saying? He ain't come from that Ronnie Lott era where Ronnie Lott had to pop his finger back intact to go back out there. You know what I mean? He ain't playing that LT era. Shannon Sharp came from that time period, man. So for him to retire, he retired with his memory. He retired with his money. He retired with his dignity at the time, man. He retired at 30 something. He did it by choice, pretty much. He got out the game and reinvented himself. So I salute a man like that. I don't agree with everything he does, but hey. But yeah, Skip was wrong. And you notice this though. Skip like he about to cry when Jalen Rose told him about himself. See, this is where it's funny to me. LeBron James, he shits on LeBron every day. I don't know who's more obsessed with LeBron James, him or Carcino. Both these niggas make content on LeBron every day. But Skip at least is on a major platform to do that. And yeah, you could tell Skip just be talking just to be talking. You know what I mean? Like, Skip just talk to be talking. Bro, what happened to Miles Bridges? What happened to Miles Bridges? He got into an altercation with his girl, I heard. I haven't heard nothing about that. Hold on, I'm gonna look that up. Miles Bridges. Yo, these niggas is crazy, man. Hold on, let me look at Miles Bridges. These NBA niggas, these ball players be getting into some stuff, boy. Miles Bridges. Hold on, let me see what we talking about here. I don't see nothing about him right now. Okay, here you go, right here. Let me see. All you need to know. Been with him since 2016. Let me see if he's a snow bunny, though. When you get in a relationship with these females, you gotta record every day that goes down. Big facts, my man. Big facts. Hold on, he married to a snow bunny, though? Hold on, I'm about to look this up. He better record if he married to a snow bunny. Hold up. Let me check this out. Oh, he got one of them exotic ones. He got one of them exotic pieces. Okay. All right. Yeah, she secured the bag, as they would say. I'm gonna see what she does, as a matter of fact. Hold on. What was her occupation before she met this dude? Hold on, I'm about to look this up. Thank you, bro, for giving me some content right here. Hold on, I'm about to look this up, man. Yeah, man, she looked like the prototype. Says situation's been ugly and all signs point to a unhealthy, and toxic relationship. The 6'6" forward who last played for the Charlotte Hornets and may have lost his place in the league due to the incident. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, man, I ain't even know about this. Hold on. She been married to him since 2016. They got a first child, and they got 2 kids, I think. Unfortunately, their toxic relationship has had an impact on their children too. Okay, hold on. Like her husband, Michelle Johnson has been involved with basketball. She also tried her hand at modeling. Well, it's going to be big. She also tried her hand at modeling. Red flag. She is also from West Virginia and was born in 1997. Oh, she fresh out the lot. She looking for a cat to get the bag with. Despite having over 60,000 Instagram followers, Michelle deactivated her account after the incident. She from Virginia. She mostly used her profile to share private photos and to promote various brands. She's a thought, y'all. Uh-huh. And she saw her meal ticket right there. Uh-huh. All signs. She hooked up with this dude. Got the meal ticket. And this is where we at with it right now. The honeymoon phase is over. Yeah, that's a liability. Got the meal ticket. Yes, sir. Hold on, I'm gonna look up some more pictures of this chick, yo. Michelle Johnson. I'm gonna look at some photos right quick. I'm Inspector Gadget when it comes to these stocks, yo. You can point them out. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all look for yourselves. Let me be the judge. There you go. All right. All right. Look at the. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Got the thought pose. Okay. The bathroom thought pose. All right. Yeah. 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 She a fine tender thing though. I ain't gonna give him some credit. But you know what it was. Okay, look at this one. About to show out for this one for the gram. Mmm. Look at this. This the come up pick right here. Look at that look. Bag secured. And look at this nigga looking dumb. He like bag secured. That's that look right there. She knew it. She knew it. Look at her face, man. Picture says 1,000 words. Yeah, man. She had the look right there. I secured the bag. I got another chunk. So now he's seeing the writing on the wall, right? And now he's looking at it like, oh man, she ain't really offering nothing for my spirit. She ain't offering nothing for me to build with. I just did this to get just to hook a nigga to get pregnant, and I get security for life. That's exactly what this is all about, man. But I hope this brother get it together, man. Like, I hate seeing brothers go down like this, especially for these thotties, man. These demonic thoughts be killing these niggas' careers, man. Oh, I'm gonna tell you this though, man. Big shout out to my man T Max. We was talking about this last night. Bronny James, you better look out, bruh. Them Kardashians are going to your games, nigga. You better look out, man. I hope the Kardashian curse don't hit that little nigga, bruh. He already in Snow Bunny Haven. Come on, man. Don't go down. Don't. I'm like, y'all, I'm gonna send this message to the Kardashians. Leave Lil Bronny alone, man. Leave Lil Bronny alone, man. Let the nigga at least get his prime before y'all mess him up. You know what I mean? Let him at least get his prime. Let him at least go 50. Don't mess him up now, please. Please. I beg you. Please, I'm begging you. We seen what y'all did to Kanye West. He out of his damn mind. Y'all turned Bruce Jenner into Caitlyn. Y'all turned Chris Humphries. He ain't even relevant no more. Reggie Bush. No, ain't no way he had. He went from a Hall of Fame prospect to straight up Bush League status. Come on, man. Let Lil Bronny live. Please. He ain't even hit the league yet. Y'all want to mess him up, man. Come on. You can see Kris Jenner coming out to the game, bringing that little tea and shit. Like, you know, staring at the tea like in Get Out, right? Yeah, you see on Chloe over there. They over there Googling in that nigga Bronny James, man. They like, okay, we got him next, yeah. See what y'all did to Lamar Odom, man. Come on, man. Y'all cut it out, man. Let that little dude live, man. Bronny James, don't go for the banana in the tailpipe. Don't end up like your man Bridges right here, man. Don't be a Bronny Bridges, bro. Let's at least experiment with different flavors, yo. You know what I'm saying? Don't go full OJ. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't go full juice mode yet. You know what I mean? But yo, man, these niggas be snow bunnying out already, man. Like they Y'all saw the picture with the Knicks party, right? Dusty Vision TV. Salute to you, bro. Salute to you, man. Big shout out to Dusty Vision TV, man. They had a dope bill last night. They had Tariq Nasheed and American Chulo about to take the fade. Yeah, I'm enjoying that, man. But see, I like how you and Lonzo did. Y'all kept y'all composure. Y'all kept it business, man. I would have been laughing my ass off. Oh man, y'all salute y'all. Y'all kept it street. You had the business face, man. I would have been laughing my ass off, bro. I would have broke character. So I gotta salute you on that for being stern, making them get their stuff out. I would have cracked character right there. If you look at the second, you should look at Miles Bridges' dunk compilation. Hell yeah, man. Shoot. Messing with, man, that IG thought done sucked up all his magical powers now. That nigga had all them mystical powers, you know, doing all them fancy dunks. She done sucked all that out of him. She sucked all that out. You know how it was in Space Jam, right? Where them niggas took all the, well, you know, the Toons took all them powers for the ball players and had them balling like scrubs. Yeah, she sucked the power out of that nigga. That nigga he ain't even make a jump shot. He Nick Anderson status. And anybody know what to look at ball in the 90s, you see what I'm talking about with Nick Anderson. Shoot. Anybody that looked at NBA in the 90s know who Nick Anderson is, know what I'm talking about when I reference to that. Boy, let me tell y'all something. Nick Anderson is lucky. This ain't the 90s. I mean, this ain't the social media era back in the 90s. They would have chewed that nigga up. Woo! Nick Anderson is lucky. He lucky the 90s. You could just forget stuff as it went. But man, for those who don't know what I'm talking about with Nick Anderson missed 4 straight free throws in the finals in the 1995 NBA Finals against the Houston Rockets when he played for the Orlando Magic. Missed 4 straight free throws in the fourth quarter. And that made him lose the whole series. Woo! And he won't even the same player since. Boy, can you imagine them doing that on social media today? You missing 4 straight. Woo! Bruh. I don't know how old you are, my man, but I'm telling you, man, it was rough. For him, at that time it was rough. Could you imagine now? Golly. Same thing with Chris Webber. Chris Webber, he cost the Michigan Wolverines the NCAA championship because he called a timeout when they ain't had no timeouts. So that UNC squad was able to win. And Michigan was the favorite that year. And that made Chris Webber like run to the NBA. Shoot. I'm telling you, man, y'all niggas was lucky that y'all weren't in the social media age, man, because they would have chewed y'all up. You see how Meek Mill is. Meek Mill, he still haven't recovered from Drake. And I mean, he hasn't recovered. I mean, people still reference that to this day. That social media bullying ain't no joke. Like, Drake has literally made Meek Mill a punchline. I mean, I'm not even the biggest Drake fan, but I got to call it like I see it. But yeah, man, there's a lot of that stuff going on, man. And you know, while I'm at it, I want to do a video. I want to talk about this here because I was listening to this cat earlier. And I was going to do a video about this, like an hour breakdown about it, but I figured, man, you know what? I'm in the talkative mode. Let me go ahead and just talk about it here. Now, I was listening to Redman's joint, Doc's The Name 2000. And see, that was a dope album, number one. That was a dope album. But I'm going to tell y'all 2 things that I noticed with this album. Number one, this was the album that was going to make him go platinum. And number 2, this was going to be where he's going to fall off. And see, people might say, well, how Redman fall off? Like, what you mean? See, Here's one thing that was happening. See, you had other people like Eminem coming into the mix, and he was kind of doing Redman style. He got more popular. Now, to Eminem's credit, he always propped up Red. But see, at the same time, people were going to Eminem more. Then you had Ludacris coming out, doing the fun cartoon style that Redman was doing. So you had Ludacris and you had Eminem, and they kind of excelled in Redman's lane, even though they respect Redman. Another thing too that happened with Red was he was going through that transitional phase with Def Jam. Because you notice the quality of those albums weren't really that great. I'm talking about Red's Gone Wild, Mudface, the other one that he dropped. Now, he'll come out with a dope single here and there. Like that 80 bars was crazy. He'll come out with a dope single, but the quality of the projects won't really hit though. And that's because number one, he ain't have that machine to back him to get him that dope production. So he was just picking any beat. And plus he stopped doing his own beats. You know what I mean? He stopped doing his own beats. So he just started rapping over cheaper samples and producers. And it suffered. It suffered though. You know what I mean? The quality suffered. He never fell off as a rapper, but when he stopped rocking with Eric Sermon, what Red should have done, this is what Red should do. And maybe I could put this video to him. I would love to see a Redman Battle Cat album. Because see, Redman needs funk. You know what I mean? Redman needs to rap over funky production. So he need to holler at niggas like Quick, probably Dre. People like that. Do you know if Y Melly is out of jail? I want to say I saw someone he was released. Hold on, I'm going to take a look at that real quick. I don't know, man. Let me go see. I know your man Gunna's out of jail. Wonder who he snitch on. I ain't saying nothing. But a nigga getting out with all that, you know he did some telling. Let me see. Y Melly. Yeah, his case is serious. Hold on, let me look this up right quick. Said YNW Melly mother wants sheriff investigated after rapper's IG post. He said he was fearing for his life. Shoot. Yeah, he in, boy. He must be in. He ain't in confinement. That nigga's probably in there in population. Shoot. He in population probably. He said he been beaten and harassed. Shit. They take his phone privileges away. Boy. And them Florida jails ain't no joke. That's Kodak Black. Had Kodak Black, he thought he was talking tough with that talking all that Zopound shit. As soon as he got in there, that nigga started crying. Even took the bag from Trump to get up out of there. Shoot. Going to jail ain't fun, bro. Tell you. These rappers will tell you that. And ain't nothing wrong with being a square guy. Ain't nothing wrong with being regular, y'all. There's nothing wrong with it. Just being not blue collar, but just being yourself. You ain't got to glorify jail. You ain't got to do none of that, man. You could just be yourself. Be yourself. Be a rather standard 9-to-5 dude or business owner and just do your thing. Be out the way. Just be cool. All this extra shit for clout is not the business, y'all. It's goofy. And this dude had a promising career. Like, he had Kanye West co-sign on him. So, he was shooting for the stars. And you seen what happened. Florida jails are rough for real. Hell yeah. Shoot. Look at Booney Gang. Yeah, you gotta turn. Yeah, man, like, you don't want to base your brand off clout chasing, man. Yeah, bump gang. He went from eating dog food to talking about Jesus, man. I salute that dude. I salute that dude. And he's staying on that path, man. So I salute any brother on that right path. You know? That's real spit. But yeah, man, look, bro, I'm about to sign up out of here. It's getting late. I'm about to catch y'all tomorrow. I got an interview tomorrow with Sadat X from Brand Nubian, so be sure to check that out. I'm out for the night. Holla.